Hey! Previously on Kimba TV. Not work out, and we could nuke all the way to 24. You understand that too, right? Okay! Okay! Oh, that's a schwiggity and a half, y'all. Woo! Coinbase! Wicked! Finance for this. Look at all, they literally just grabbed everything. Juicy! All right, how we doing, Lions? Happy Friday, y'all. I mean, the 24,851, the previous day point of control, could be a thang, you know? But we already talked about it. I'm sure that's like a golden pocket confluence too, right? Or no? 786? Who's taking that? It sucks it's happening on a Friday going into a weekend. Okay, so we're gonna watch S&P obviously, but I need to keep an eye on DOT. Give it up for DOT just turning that support into resistance. So I feel like the sweeps kind of have to be similar time. Y'all want to talk about single prints and shit? It gets real bad if I don't want to mention single prints. Yeah, there's I think there's like a nice short opportunity around like the high 28s. I think that's where I saw a single printy. Yeah, so I'll share all the single prints and we'll nerd out. I think we'll be really we'll be good going into the weekend. So obviously this stuff we nerded out hardcore last night. If you don't have a plan for whatever you're gonna be doing, then I don't know if you really want to try to wing it. RPM says you plan the sweep down to the wick. Yes. Well, what do you mean? I'm gonna let the structure happen. So as soon as it does something like this, I don't care where it lands, but the candle close, whether 5 or 15 minute, has to get above that level. Okay, as soon as it gets above, I don't know if were you here when somebody was asking about like the terminal that I have for Kraken? I think a lot of new people, you might not know, but I can preset the limits. And then as soon as it breaches, I can press a button that goes ding, 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 ding. But yeah, if you can't do that, like the by the book would be like to put it there. So when it does start to do that, you're filled, you know, and then stop loss right there. And then obviously if you know about like the golden pocket shit, then you can try to do that. Yeah, after yesterday, brother, I am in no way, shape, or form going to do anything blind. I'll just let the sweep happen, you know? But you have to be quick. Domzer, Karen says, waiting for that BTC CME sweep first. I love it. Yeah, we can even nerd out. There's actually an interesting area where I might try to attempt a short. Yeah, we talked about it, and you can kind of even hear it. Yeah, this balance was actually not that great looking, you know? None of the open interest stuff that we wanted, like I would have wanted to see, really happened. And yeah, I mean, if it looked really good, you might have even seen me like market smash or something. But I was watching. More likely than not, gonna come back. Previous day point of control lines up with 786, something like that. And then obviously we have all that shit about CME, no sweep. Okay, so and then here's the crazy thing. It's not gonna count if CME is closed, even if it sweeps over the weekend. So is it gonna sweep over the weekend and then sweep again sometime next week on a weekday? The CME sweep won't count if it happens on the weekend. Goofy ass. My interpretation would be if we can't get above 29.30 in a couple of weeks, yeah, this bitch going down. Something like that. For me, it would be the inability to reclaim a level. not necessarily losing. It's kind of goofy, but there's like some single prints, like some real sus ones that like, isn't it like, I think it's Big Daddy, like Big Daddy Golden Pocket. Fucking magnet. Oh, it's not. Yeah, but I mean, it's that little fucker right there. You know, really, there's no reason to grab any of the spaghetti noodles. You know what I mean? First off, there's a huge ass gap. Okay, and it would front run that would be pretty funny. Um, but there's no reason to grab that right now. So that fucker right there, like it could go to like 22.5, y'all, and I might have to try to big dick long that. What would you like to see for a balance to make it strong? Maddie, I would love to see shorts getting trapped, okay? So that means that on the move down, you see open interest going up, okay? You can't trap anybody if they aren't getting into positions. If you're dumping and the open interest is tanking, that just means that the longs are closing. So who are you trapping? You're not trapping anybody. So it depends on what you want, okay? What I want is shorts to get trapped, okay? So that means as the price is going down, open interest is actually going up, indicating that shorts are opening, okay? On the reaction of whatever it is, whether it's golden pocket, whether I want it to bounce from this fucker, okay? Or this sweep, I would want the open interest delta to be negative on the bounce back up. Open interest increasing, open interest delta negative. Open interest increasing, open interest delta negative. And it's not going to be perfect, okay? It might be like this, but then like on here, the open interest delta might not be negative. So you're like, oh, fuck. And then it might be here, okay? So it's never going to be perfect. And you're going to have to be a little bit patient sometimes. Sometimes you get it right away. Then you're like, okay, fuck yeah, that's awesome. We're Gucci. Okay, and then you're going to try to get like swing high, swing low, like Big Daddy Golden Pocket to break as resistance. Okay, so that's how you can tell, okay, that open interest delta is strong enough. And then we got the mathematical confirmation and turning that bitch into support. Let's go. Yeah, but that's because I want shorts to get trapped. Maddie, because my whole thesis on what I believe that the market makers are doing is just stop loss hunting. And I feel like that's the most profitable strategy for them. Yeah, but that being said, Maddie, it's also the weekend, which means by definition, it's low volume. And by definition, things that are based off of volume, like open interest delta, it's not as trustworthy. Does that make sense? It could be, I don't want to say it's faked, but you can misinterpret it because they're fucking with it because it's low volume. So that's the sort of cautionary aspect of trying to do this thing over the weekend. That's why I'm saying, like, even if it sweeps and even if everything that I just said looks good, you could still get bitch slapped back down to do another sweep of that sweep when the real money comes in. You know, it's like retail sweep. We Gucci, baby. All right. And then Sunday, bitch, nope. You know, and then hopefully all these longers are like, oh, fuck, I tried and it wasn't, or, some retail's going to be like, the div is not there anymore. You know, they'll give up, right? And it's like, oh, shit, but if it makes a lower low, or some goofy ass is going to be like, if it loses 24, it's GG. It'll actually break 24 wick and then. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's clear that now it's going to be some sort of imbalance restoration to the upside. So for me, it's not really about like losing 24 per se, because it could wick like I was just talking about. For me, it would be like, hey, this bitch needs to get back above like this again. So it's either like, okay, come on, or yeah, and I even like this too. Like, I don't know if it would actually make it even that high. Somewhere here. But this is basically the scenario we were kind of fucking around talking about, some sort of, you know. But if MM Crypto and Carl the Moon start talking about Head and Shoulders, it's more likely it's going to just do that. All right, how we doing, ladies and gentlemen? So S&P was basically inconclusive. Okay. All right. So we got futures running for 59 minutes, and then we got Macaulay Culkin weekend coming up. I'm really debating this. No mames or si mames? No mames or si mames? But when does the daily candle close, actually? It has to happen in the next 3 to 4 hours before daily candle close. So I don't know. You know what? I'll probably just do small positions on all of these. So I'll probably actually try like a super small long attempt at that thangity thang down there, and I'll also attempt a small short at the single print. Here's the other one. Y'all. The better one. Let's say like 225. Soto Risotto says 28225 is also a point of control of 30,250 to yesterday low. Okay. Obviously I'm not a market maker so by definition, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? But you know what I would love is to either grab this or this and then pivot. I would prefer this. Okay? Then try to ride it to here. And then the sweep. But these are the two, so I'll play these, like smaller positions, right? But the bigger one is like that single print around like the 28225. That's interesting thing. And as the homies are talking about, there's lots of good confluence too. I think I might play that. I'm trying to figure yeah, why not? I mean, I'll just do a smaller position. I'll just take it for the team. So and it's such a low risk thangity thang. Don't copy trade. Let me take the L. Let's were you here when we kind of nerded out? We kind of nerded out a little bit on this and this. In my opinion, brother, I think you have to be looking at the altcoin and Bitcoin pair first to really make sure that you have confluence with that. This is the daily that we've been watching for quite some time, okay? And we actually were we almost got debated right there. So since we've already seen like a debate, when it does break out, I would like to see a bullish retest just to make sure we're actually Gucci, okay? And so we're still golden pocketing, all right? And I'm going to give you like the condensed version, okay? But take a look. I don't think it swept, okay? Like on Binance, it didn't sweep, the ETH BTC. So could it sweep before, or maybe perhaps even something like the bullish retest? Okay, but I think sweeping that, the ETH BTC level, or getting significant candle closes above this resistance, and also, I thought we were going to listen to that Asian song again, and also like maybe holding golden pocket, but that's not really that big of a deal, It would be great to see like a sweep and like the golden pocket hold, shit like that. Okay, so let me just turn this shit down. So that's the thing with ETH BTC, okay? And then you're gonna go back to this. So from this move to here. Yeah, something like basically like Bitcoin. But depending on how the ETH BTC pair moves, this is actually an interesting sweep. The 1368. Unfortunately. So maybe ETH BTC shits with ETH. It might be that sweep. So I think you just have to figure out, okay, do I want to play it as if this is the sweep? So the sweep of that sweep, you could do that just like Bitcoin. Something like that. I think what you want to try to do maybe, Crypto Monk, and this is actually applicable to altcoins or Biddy, but you could do the same thing. Crypto Monk, you know where the single prints are to the upside, correct? So you, excuse me, you have a single print. Did you just get here, or you been here from the beginning? Today might be one of those streams where you actually do watch the YouTube or rewind a little bit because it's not that long of a stream, but we kind of slowly nerded out on a whole bunch of shit. So I'm gonna just kind of give you the condensed version, okay? But 27450, 28225, single print. Okay, so those are interesting areas where I might. And in fact, I probably will. I'll just do a super small position. So I'm going to try a scalp short there and a scalp long here. Okay, but I'm letting the point of controls confluencing with mathematical levels and then other things like, volume. So you got point of control, previous day point of control. Okay. Fibonacci levels. I think try to do the same thing. Look for point of controls or single prints and just identify the levels and don't get too involved in the game of trying to predict which one comes first. Let it happen. And then if the reaction looks good, we nerded out a little bit about how to tell if shorts are getting trapped. Okay. So those are the things that I'll be looking for. Since there's no organic volume coming in and the liquidity is low, on a weekend, I would prefer to, see shorts get trapped so I can ride their liquidation going up. And I'm not relying on just no volume to push it up. I think with ETH, you're kind of looking at ETH BTC and the same thing. So hopefully, maybe it just sweeps that. Okay. The other thing too, Crypto Monk, and this is what I mean, like you're missing out on so much. The other thing too, brother, is remember that CME, okay, is going to be closed over the weekend. All right. So at a certain point, it's going to be paused until Sunday. So if you do a sweep over the weekend, okay, even if it does it on Coinbase, it still hasn't done it on CME. Okay, so I think it's very similar to what we talked about when we were trying to long the other levels. It's not going to be like a V-shaped recovery type of thing. It's going to be more probably like a Kimba crown. So that usually means that the third one is the deepest. So maybe it does this, goes. Or you know what? Maybe even pink, no, pink, 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 pink. And then I don't know. You would have to try to do some weird like that. Yeah, there's a single print here, so I think it's a level that you might want to think about, but it's also like baby golden pocket resistance and stuff. So these are all scalps, you know. Hozoku, hey, by the way, you guys, um, I would need to not be so lettuce when I'm trying to figure out how to explain this, but the VIP stream stuff is like still in the testing phase, and so I don't want you to join expecting that it's gonna be up and running fully 24/7. Not quite. Motas says, I'm already a member of Lion King YouTube. Could you set us for charity? Tang Tang. I appreciate it, Motas. Yeah, so what we'll do, Motas, is minus like taxes and stuff, like merch stuff and YouTube stuff, we'll try to have like some sort of like communal fund or something like that. Yeah, and for the VIP stream, what I'm probably gonna do is make a sub account and move like 100K into it and treat it maybe like 100K to a mil challenge or something. That's what I'm saying is it's not quite ready yet. I'm gonna take care of all the technical stuff. So I want to try to get at least a MEXC account streaming, and so and I can test it so that it's the VIPs only that can see it, et cetera, et cetera. I think that's what I want to try to do tomorrow, and maybe see if I can fix some of the YouTube overlay stuff. So, but that being said, it's the weekend, so you know, make sure you guys have the chance to regroup, reset. I need everybody's best next week, so. All right, monthly options expirations, we about to get nasty. All right, market makers, do your thing. Long or short, I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. It's the weekend, so just stay safe, okay? Just don't lose a whole bunch of money over the weekend, okay? Just that's all I ask. So rooting for each and every one of you guys. It is the weekend. What a week. I had a fucking blast, y'all. Stay safe. You guys, I'm still gonna take the longs and shorts that we talked about though, okay? So I already have my plan. All right, have a great weekend. I will look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. If I get filled, obviously I'll post on Discord, but even if I don't post in the Discord, you guys already know what I'm doing, so. Have a great weekend, y'all. Sato, take it away.